Hello everyone, welcome back to ePulse 24. Telegram's founder Pavel Durov has been arrested in France. Is Pavel Durov a criminal or a hero of freedom of expression? A heated debate is ongoing about this. If a stop is put on Telegram, it might soon be the turn of other platforms as well. This raises a question. An important point in the debate is whether Telegram uses encryption for security and how secure its encryption is. Durov says he does not believe in interference and that expression should be unhindered. Government intervention cannot be accepted. In this video, we will discuss these questions in detail. This news should interest you because it shows how freedom of expression is being undermined worldwide. It is important to know that sometimes these social media platforms have been caught crushing your freedom of expression and the freedom to know. They have also been caught promoting a certain violent ideology. On the other hand, governments often get entangled in trying to control these platforms. Google's Sundar Pichai, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, and TikTok's Zhang Yiming have all been questioned by investigative agencies and even the US Congress. The question arises, is Pavel Durov above the law? Elon Musk, the owner of X, and whistleblower Edward Snowden have also defended Durov. Edward Snowden tweeted that Pavel Durov's arrest is an attack on human rights to speak. He was surprised that Macron did this, just so they can know what people are talking about. This not only diminishes the dignity of France, but of the entire world. During the debate on the complex relationship between technology and freedom of expression, the hashtag #FreePavelFreeDurov started trending on social media platform X. In this battle between governments and social media platforms, a big question remains. To what extent is your freedom of expression protected? We must see if the clampdown is on the platforms or on the citizens. Otherwise, we will remain citizens in name but live like slaves. Pavel Durov, aged 29, is considered a hero of freedom of expression. When Russia demanded that he either hand over all his company's data or leave the country, Pavel chose to leave, but did not hand over his users' data to Putin's government. Social media is flooded with Pavel's pictures, and many discussions are happening about his arrest. In 2006, Durov founded the social media platform VKontakte, which became known as Russia's version of Facebook. However, soon the Kremlin took notice and began pressuring Durov to hand over user data. Durov has reported that around 2011, Russian security forces came to his house. Durov showed a dog wearing a bone and sticking its tongue out on his Facebook sign-up. He wrote fearlessly in the caption that the intelligence agencies demanded that I block Telegram groups, and my official response was no. Eventually, the Russian government gave him an ultimatum: hand over VKontakte user data or relinquish control of the company and leave the country. Durov chose the latter and left Russia. In exile, Durov created Telegram. The Russia he left has expressed concern over his arrest, and Russia and France have clashed over this issue. Russia lifted the ban on Telegram in 2020, which is why Russia is also being viewed with suspicion in this matter. A section of the Western media is always looking for such opportunities. The Guardian wrote that the Russian Foreign Ministry has criticized France for his arrest. Currently, besides a Russian passport, Pavel also holds citizenship in 3 other countries. Still, the Russian Foreign Ministry has attacked France over the arrest. It is also interesting that France and the United Arab Emirates are at odds, with both declaring Pavel Durov a citizen of their own. As a result, the UAE has criticized France and demanded immediate consular access for Durov. The UAE Foreign Ministry has said that taking care of citizens, protecting their interests, and providing them with all forms of protection is UAE's top priority. Telegram's headquarters is in Dubai, but you will be surprised to know that only 30 people work at Telegram. It is said that this small team works like a highly efficient military unit. Pavel Durov handles everything himself, and there is no HR department in the company. It is also reported that Durov keeps changing his country and residence constantly, and several engineers move with him, maintaining and updating the app on the go. Durov travels by private jet but does not believe in acquiring or buying many possessions. Bloomberg has reported that his net worth exceeds $9 billion. He was traveling from Baku by his jet when he was arrested in Paris, which is why the arrest of Telegram's founder Pavel Durov has shaken the supporters of freedom of expression. They are identifying all those who claim to support freedom but are not speaking up or are avoiding it regarding Durov's arrest. Since the arrest occurred in Paris by the police of the government of someone who claims to be a leader of freedom of expression, French President Macron, one of the leading liberal leaders in the world, said on Monday about Pavel's arrest that France is fully committed to freedom of expression. However, whether on social media or in real life, freedom must be maintained within a legal framework in a law-abiding country. Before moving forward, let's understand that how Telegram plays a very big part in our lives. Telegram is a messaging app, like WhatsApp or Signal, but it stands out because of some unique features. It allows you to create groups with up to 200,000 members. It also lets you create broadcasting channels similar to a Facebook page, where you can share updates with a large audience all at once. To deal with this feature, WhatsApp has added channel option in its application. One of the best things about Telegram is its ability to share large files, whether they are videos, photos, or documents, without losing any quality. But, like anything powerful, it has its downsides. Some people use Telegram to share copyrighted content illegally, which is a big concern. This kind of piracy can harm creators and businesses, leading to a negative impact on society. The controversy started on August 24th when Pavel was detained. When Pavel landed at Paris airport, the French police were waiting for him. The accusation was that Telegram had failed to control harmful content. It remains unclear how dangerous Telegram's alleged failures are, or whether they are being exaggerated by French authorities. Much debate is also happening on these points. Pavel Durov was born in Russia, and after his birth, his parents moved to Italy. Both Durov and his brother Nikolai were exceptionally talented in mathematics. They accomplished many feats while still in school. Several newspapers are profiling Pavel Durov. The New York Times published a long report by Paul Mozur and Adam Satariano. From this article, one can gauge how a part of the American media, which is considered supportive of the current government, views Pavel Durov. The New York Times wrote that Durov has always been a proponent of free expression and anti-establishment sentiment, and Telegram was built on this foundation. That is why Telegram became popular among those with anti-establishment ideologies in Russia and Iran. The New York Times also wrote that Pavel Durov's principle of not interfering with anyone has made his platform popular even among terrorists, extremists, gun smugglers, scammers, and drug dealers. Despite this, the New York Times article described him as an honest leader in the field of engineering, willing to risk money to improve the app's features. Since leaving Russia, Durov has advised against drinking alcohol and often posts exercise videos and shirtless pictures, making him very popular among the youth. He has 1.5 million followers, but suggests not taking off your shirt to gain followers. Just do your exercise. Pavel Durov never surrendered to governments, so should this be the basis that he escapes public scrutiny? There is much debate about whether Telegram's encryption is as strong as claimed. Unlike WhatsApp, which offers end-to-end encryption, meaning no one can intercept messages in transit, Telegram's encryption is not available for secret and broadcast channels. The Guardian also wrote that despite this approach to security, Telegram has long attracted communities that do not find space on mainstream platforms, such as cryptocurrency supporters and anti-vaccine activists. Over the years, Telegram has removed content involving child sexual exploitation or inciting violence, but authorities are often frustrated by the lack of cooperation from Telegram. Security experts also warn that due to not adhering to the highest encryption standards, this app is not as secure as claimed. Whether you use WhatsApp or Moxie, Telegram can do anything with your messages and know anything about your private life. There is no limit. Moxie has written that it may be too late for French politicians and cabinet members, even if they now try to delete all their messages. The Telegram team can only mark the messages as deleted, but will not remove the data they have received. The Russian Telegram team can access every message of the French president. Several cyber experts have compared Telegram to the dark web, where all sorts of illegal activities are believed to occur. However, such accusations are made against all platforms. Should their leaders be arrested? France has alleged that Telegram failed to control harmful content and did not cooperate with law enforcement, leading to the arrest. But the question arises, can the founders or CEOs of companies be arrested for user behavior? Pavel Durov's fight is not just with the government, but also with other social media platforms over content control and free speech. After the news of his arrest, those supporting freedom of expression have divided opinions on whether he is guilty or if the arrest is an attempt to control free speech. This is an important debate to understand, as it reflects on the complexities of freedom of expression in the digital age. Stay connected with ePulse 24 for more updates and viral news.